All right, today let me go ahead and share with you what the Amsonia Hubrichtii look like in the summer. So it is 70% humidity right now, so my hair might get frizzy later on in the video. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. All right, this is what all three plants are looking like right now. They got even bigger than when these guys were shown in the spring. So they are taking quite a bit of real estate in the garden bed right now. So the only, well, some bare spots are still here and a little bit here. Look at how nice and big this one is. Same thing with that one. And this is our biggest one. So this one, I would say it's at least 3.5 feet tall, and probably 3.5 to 4 feet wide. And the other ones are that one is slightly smaller, and then that one is the smallest. So what we notice is that now, not only have the plants gotten bigger, but they are also now producing their seed pods. And this is what they look like. I came here the other day and did this. All you see is a milky sap right now. Now, I did not research to see if this is an irritant, so it's good not to touch it. So right now there are no seeds in there, just milky secretion. Later on by the fall, these will turn I think more of a brownish whitish color. And then, of course, they would have the seeds in there. And this time around, I noticed that there are so many more of these nice looking seed pods. They actually look like beans, right? I don't know if I should call these seed pods. That's what I'm calling them. But they look like beans to me. Look at how many of them are there, or there are. This one has the most. And then the other ones, not as many, but still plenty. What I also notice is that I have little babies coming up. So here's one. I'm sure it's coming from the mother plant. I don't think this is from a seed. I'm thinking of digging this up and donating this to our plant sale in the spring sometime. Here's another one. And there is one that is way over here. This was where the original plant, I think it was just one plant where the original plant was, somewhere around here. So it does come up from one of the roots. So that's the scary part to know, that it could have a rhizome, or it spreads by a rhizome, or it could mean that if you're not digging the whole plant up, this is what you could get. So when you want to dig up the whole plant, when you want to dig it up, make sure you get everything, but it's hard to tell if you're gonna get everything or not. And I think there is one more somewhere around in this general area. I do not see it right now. I can't remember. Can't remember exactly where it was seen. Okay, those are it right there. Actually, more than one. Isn't that crazy? I don't want to think about how aggressive it can get, but yeah, it can show up in different spots. I will have to look into it to see how this one came about, either by last year's seed, which is weird because it's in the summer right now. You would think that it would come up sometime during, the spring or late winter. So I'm pretty sure these are coming up from the main plant through the root system, and it could have some kind of a runner growth habit or a rhizome growth habit. All right, so in the fall, I think I had the camera in this correct perspective or this angle, and I was pretty much sitting like this. And as I'm looking towards you right now, I could see that the Amsonia Hubrichtii, the 3 plants, they are filling out or filling in really nicely. They are a lot taller. I could see the top of the camera only, and I don't see the tripod, just the very top. So you can see how much the plants have grown. I was worried that they might not be as tall and would fill up this space really nicely, and I was mentioning that I would have to add other plants, but look at them now. It's like I don't need to add other plants. I may need to add other plants to just provide some competition with them so that they don't overtake this spot. So isn't that just wild how much they have grown? And these plants have been here no more than 2 to 3 years. So in just that amount of time, you could see how big that they could get. Now, I believe that these the Amsonia Hubrichtii is a native plant. So as you know, native plants tend to be hardy. They can fend for themselves, and it is hard to kill native plants because they have adapted to their environment really well. So where I have them is in full sun. The soil condition, I can't remember if they like moist soil, well draining moist soil or not. I can't remember. But where I have them, you know that it tends to be dry if I don't water them. So the fact that they can do well without, a lot of water tells you that they're pretty hardy. And I'm glad that I have the Japanese pencil hollies to be here too. That could give them some root competition. And yeah, so again, I think I might have to add more plants so they can compete against them really well, so they're not going to take over this spot. But it's been nice seeing how beautiful they have been. They have that nice feathery look to them as far as the leaves go, because they have fine texture, and they just do so well with the this bowl texture of this mini eggplant or pea eggplant. And yeah, so if I were to add something here, I think anything would look good as long as they have medium texture or bold texture, nice ground covers, whatever it could be here. I think they would do really well here. So yeah, this is so nice to have them fill in. Didn't have to have a lot of plants, or don't have to have a lot of plants here for now. Yeah, so you can see that if I were to sit on my buttocks here, you really can't see me, right? Let me just scoot over here. Yeah, so I'm pretty much nice and comfortable here, and probably hard to see me. So again, I'm so happy with this plant. If you would like to grow it, just know that once you get it established, I say give it a good month of tender, loving care from you, and then after that, just leave it be, and it should produce really well. I love that it produces star-like blooms, blue blooms in the spring, and now they're just lush and green with the interesting seed structures that they have. Anyway, if you have any questions or comments, let me know, because I'm pretty sure I left something out. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it and found some of it helpful. If you're new here, my name is Terry. Welcome to my channel. If you are returning, or you are a subscriber returning, thank you so much for watching this video and coming back. So with that, thank you again for watching this video, and until the next one, I hope you take care. Bye for now. Alright, so I think I've only been here for like 20-30 minutes, and I feel like, look at that, already soaking and frizzing of the hair. So this is what you get from living in the South. When I go to, the West Coast, or anywhere west, my hair just looks so much better. It's because it's dry heat. Here, it's wet heat, lots of humidity, and it's really not a good place to have really long hair. But I do like my hair longer, so anyway, we'll just have to deal with it for now, or just live with it. Anyway, thanks for staying on. Take care. Bye for now.